Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the bridge section. The bridge section starts the same way, where it's still C minor, to F minor. Then you have the B flat 7. So it's just like your G7, but at the 6th fret. Stand in the shade of me. What is it? In the shade of me. Things are now made of me. So B flat 7 is going to go to E flat major 7. Now this is a new one. If you guys haven't seen this, jazzy sort of chord, may very well be the most challenging of the song. It's first finger on 6th fret of the A string, third finger's on the 8th fret, so 2 frets higher. It's like a little power chord on the bottom. So that's on the 4th string. Then on the 3rd string, you got your middle finger on 7, and then your pinky's on the next string on 8. 6, 8, 7, 8. So that's your chord. And just one bass note. We're not going to alter the bass note on this. And then the next chord is an E flat dominant 7, or just an E flat 7, where you're going to lift off your middle finger and play that note with the bar of your first finger. So I know that's confusing. Let's back up a little bit. So we go C minor, just like before, F minor, B flat 7, no bass bounce, just the one bass, E flat major 7, E flat dominant 7, E flat major 7, E flat dominant 7, G7. Oh, I'm sorry, actually, A flat major 7. And then G7. Okay, let me go through the whole bridge section now for you. So it's C minor, F, B7, E flat major 7, E flat dominant 7, A flat major 7 from before. 2 bars on that one, 2 bars on G7. Confusing? I think so too. So one more time. Now here's what I found the most confusing about this song. What? There's more? Yes, there is. Is that right after this G7 chord, he jumps back up to the F, and the reason that this is happening is because he's on the G7 for 2 bars. Now, usually in this song, he'd be on the G7 for 1 bar, but he added an extra bar, and that extra bar took the place of the original starting chord, the C minor. So when the C minor usually slides up to, when the C minor usually slides up to F, that is still all in line. It's just instead of playing a C minor, he's chosen to stay on the G7 for that extra bar. So it's really just traded out is all that it is. So as you link up and you go through for your Tom Waits cover band, as you're trying to do your bridge section, you have to remember to stay on that G7 and extra bar and immediately go back to your F sharp and just go through your verse music again. So one more time through the verse, one more time through the bridge, and then we'll call it. So here we go. bridge. Back into the verse. Remember you loved me. Green Grass by Tom